Did you buy a motorcycle and not tell your mommy that you did it? And now you're wondering, uh-oh, how am I going to tell my mom that I bought a motorcycle? How are you going to tell your mommy that you bought a motorcycle? Because that's probably not going to end well. And a lot of you guys did comment on a number of videos stating that you just bought a motorcycle and how happy you are. And only problem is that your mom doesn't know about it. And do I have any advice for you? So that's the big topic today. For those of you guys who don't know me, my name is Mr. K. My wife and I, Mrs. K, and myself, we make videos on this channel. Sometimes you see me, sometimes you see her, and we are always something to do with bikes. Literally every darn time. We upload 2 times a week to this channel, sometimes 3 if there is a bonus video. That's the way it is. So if you guys would love to see anything that we do, or you watch this video in its entirety and you say, you know what, these guys are somebody I want to watch, then do me a favor and hit that subscribe button, hit that notification button, turn your notification on, and then you'll never miss a video. And it's completely 100% free, which means I'll give you a money back guarantee because it is 100% free. That's it. So let's get the intro started and get into the video. You bought a motorcycle, and now you gotta explain yourself to somebody. Now, this kind of question is kind of weird because normally I always assumed that this kind of question would come up, from more of my younger viewers, like, 17, 18, 19-year-olds, the people who are still living at home, basically. And so I figured, those are the people that are going to be asking this question. It turns out I was absolutely wrong. Why? Because some of you guys are adults, man. Some of you guys are in your 40s, and you respect your mommy so much, and love her, of course, so much so that you just don't want to disappoint her, but you did do something that you don't know how to deal with, which is you bought a motorcycle. And because you bought a motorcycle, now you're wondering, how am I going to tell her I bought a motorcycle? How am I going to do it? How am I going to go and say, Mommy, please forgive me? Well, I'm going to tell you how. Next time, discuss it with your mommy. And if you love your mommy enough, and she is against motorcycles, don't buy a motorcycle. If you are moved out and you're an adult and you still want a motorcycle, buy one. Just don't tell her at that point. Live with the guilt. You son of a gun. You lying son of a gun. How could you lie to your mother like that? But you have to live with the guilt. That's your problem. You basically beg for forgiveness. But you do it the smart way. You go out, you get your mom a big bouquet of roses. You get her an ice cream cake, or ice cream cake, by the way, is in case you guys don't know what an ice cream cake is, look it up on Dairy Queen. It's so yummy. But anyway, get her an ice cream cake or whatever chocolates, I don't care, whatever she likes, all right? Get her like a $200 gift certificate to like, a spa or something. And then just be honest and tell her, Mommy, I am sorry. I apologize. With a heavy heart, I must tell you that I did something silly. I did something you will not approve of. But it makes me happy. And so it's with a heavy heart that I gotta tell you, I bought a motorcycle. And then when she starts crying, it's really up to you to figure out how you're gonna handle that. And my suggestion is to cry with her. And tell her that if she really doesn't want you to ride, if she really doesn't want you to be happy, you will take the motorcycle back. That better be genuine, by the way. If she says take it back, because that's kind of what you said. You said if she, then you got to take it back. So, I would choose my words carefully. Maybe you shouldn't listen to me on that one, but nevertheless, that is definitely one thing you could do. Now, there is a cool way to do it. And it's something that one of my friends and, actually a few of my friends have done. If you guys want me to tell you that, I'm going to tell you guys that sometime between now and the end of the video, more than likely closer to the end of the video, so you guys can have to stay tuned to watch that. And you definitely want to still subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell. And because I make content. Okay, anyway, there is one other thing that I would like to point out. Let's assume for 1 second that your mommy is okay with you riding. She says, you know what, it's fine. If you want to ride, I just want you to be safe. So what I'm going to do is say this. Ask yourself if you can be safe riding. are you going to be safe? Are you going to be able to promise your mommy, yes, mommy, I will be the safest rider on the road? Can you do that? Because if you can't do it, don't even bother getting a motorcycle. What do you mean to get a motorcycle? You just told me you're going to tell me all the ways to, tell my mommy. Okay, so I'll tell you. Here's the thing. Ultimately, with your mom, you have to be honest. Be honest with your mom. Tell her you got a motorcycle if you got one. And don't hide it. If you guys can avoid hiding the fact that you got a motorcycle and then explaining yourself, because that's kind of like a bad thing. Like, basically what you did there is you kind of went behind her back and, got a motorcycle, and now you're coming to tell her, and now she's going to think, well, you did all this just to be, basically a rebel. So she's not going to like any of it. So start out honestly by showing your mom a bunch of motorcycle videos. Choose your motovloggers carefully, but choose some of the videos. Show her how much fun it can be, how relaxing it is, how therapeutic it is. It is great for your mental health. And you know what, guys? I think it's going to be a good sell. So do me a favor. Don't lie to your mommies or daddies or anybody. Just say, Mommy, I would like a motorcycle. And I hope you can respect that. And if you can't, well, I guess I'm screwed. But the point is, talk to your parents, okay? Talk to your mom. And as long as you guys are living under their roof, it's their rules. Remember that. I'm going to tell you guys now the best way that my friends pulled off this whole thing where they went to their mommies and they basically are like, okay, well, I bought a motorcycle, and so now I got to tell my mother, and I don't know what to do. Now, my buddy's mom, she's a single mom, and, he has a lot of respect for his mom, and, of course, he had to explain himself. This is what he did. Ready? Hey, Mom, how would you like to go to Mexico for a week? And the mommy's like, of course I'd like to go to Mexico for a week. And the son's like, okay, I bought you tickets to Mexico for a week. And she's like, you did what? And he's like, I bought you tickets. I want you to go on vacation. I would just want you to be happy. As happy as I am with my new motorcycle. I'm not kidding. That's exactly what he did. He sent his mother on vacation. He basically bribed her love. And her acceptance. That's what he did, okay? Now, it's really important to note that his mom is very, very much against motorcycles due to something that happened to his uncle back in the 80s. And so, of course, naturally, she has a huge fear of motorcycles. She loves her son, and she wouldn't want anything to happen to him. But this is what he did. Now, my other buddy, in fact, I just found out this recently, and that's actually one of the reasons I'm making this video. My other buddy did it in a really, really wonky way, okay? So his mom's car broke down, and it would have cost like $6,000 or $7,000 to fix it. Of course, because it's a freaking Mercedes. So anyway, it was a really expensive fix. So he goes, you know what? I'm doing okay with my job currently. I'm going to buy my mom a new car. So he went out and, bought her a car. Well, while he was negotiating the car, he saved, and I kid you guys not, man, he saved $11,000 off the sticker price of that car. Guess what he did? He's like, I just saved 11 grand. I'm going to go out and buy a motorcycle. So, when he possibly, got the car delivered to his mom on the flatbed and gives her a quick call and says, Mom, I'm going to be there in about 20 minutes. Can you make sure you wait outside for me? That's what she did. The tow truck shows up with the car. She can't figure out what the heck is going on. And then he shows up on the motorcycle. Now, in all fairness, he did take his license for his motorcycle in hush-hush, very quietly. She didn't know about it. So now he shows up on his motorcycle, and his mom was like, pretty upset. What the heck are you doing on that machine that, will demonetize you? And he's like, okay, mom, before you go crazy, I'm looking out for your happiness, and this car is it's a car that you liked and you talked about. I bought it for you, and I hope that shows that I care about you, I love you, and all I ask in return is for you to trust in me as an adult, that I can be safe with my motorcycle. And at the end of the day, she kind of liked the motorcycle. She likes it because it's got like a blue. It's a Gixxer, so I'm not a big fan of them, but nevertheless, it's a Gixxer, and it's got like the blue and white, and so she likes the color combination, and that's pretty much what it comes down to. So you see, these two spent a heck of a lot of money to basically ask for forgiveness because they knew their mommies would not be happy. So if you guys wanted to know, that's the answer. That's how you do it. So there you go, boys and girls. That's it. Once again, if you guys like these types of videos and you guys like what you saw, consider subscribing to the channel, hitting that notification bell so you guys know when I'm uploading, and most importantly, make sure your notifications are turned on so you don't miss any videos coming up in the future. With all that said, I'm going to ask you guys to please, 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 no matter what you do, go tell your mommies you love them. Then I want you to ride safe. I want you to stay safe. That's it. See you next time. Bye-bye. And most importantly, leave me a comment in the comment section. Tell me about how you told your parents about your motorcycle. So yeah, I'll see you in the comment section.